Hey guys, Doug from Off the Beaten Path Adventures. Got a gift today. This is a Go Rhino Universal Multi-Gear Plate Kit. A lot of words. Actually, it's what it is basically a metal, what they call a Molly panel. And we're gonna unbox it and open it up. And that's what it is right there. And what this is this is designed to go and mount on the side of the rack. You notice with this TUWA Pro rack, there is just a single mounting bar across here. What this is designed to do is to be bolted to this, and then you can easily have more surface area to bolt stuff. And what I did is I got one of these. I wanted to try it out, and I'm going to put it on the other side of the rack. Let me take you over there real quick. So you can see I've got boxes mounted here, two of them, and they're only mounted by one attachment point on this bar, so they're kind of floppy. This one's full and is the shower unit in it, which makes it heavy, so it sits upright. You can see this one is empty, so it's still kind of leaning. Truck just went by. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount that plate. I'm going to take these down, mount that plate on this side, and then mount these to that plate. And this should eliminate that, and they should be really secure onto the truck, so I don't have to worry about them for whatever reason. I don't think they would come off, but I want to be safe than sorry. Plus it'll give me possibly other mounting points for a few other things. And if I like it and if it works, I might go ahead and order one for the other side. I got it off of Amazon. It was like 76 bucks. I'll put the link in the description so you guys can see it. But stay tuned, and we'll get these boxes off and we'll do the new install. So see, basically I just had them held on with a Torx screw and a nut. The same ones that actually hold this rack piece on together. So, and I'll reuse them. I'll put those through the Molly board. But let's get the other one off. If you're looking for locks, these are cool little master locks off of Amazon. I'll put the link in the description on this as well. These are just little bitty locks, but they're master locks, so they're good locks. But they're perfect for boxes like this, or ammo boxes, or anything that'll take a lock. Because unfortunately nowadays you gotta lock everything up. And there's the shower. Okay, so all I did was I took these boxes, flipped them upside down, stuck this Molly panel on the back of it, and lined it up where I think I want the boxes to sit on it. I'm not going to use the center holes because those holes are going to be used on the rack. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill 4 holes in each box in the corners to mount the boxes to the Molly rack. I'm not going to mount them actually right away because you got to put the Molly panel on the truck first and then mount the boxes to it. But I want to go ahead and pre-drill my holes so that I know everything's going to line up. So let's do that. And basically what I'm doing is just putting these carriage bolts, they're stainless steel, just through the hole in a Molly board or panel, just so that it doesn't move around as I'm drilling the other holes. So it helps keep it in its place. And there you go, it all lines up. And that's what it will look like on the back side once the bolts are all mounted up. Okay, so now the challenging part. Now we're going to try and get all this put together. There's actually this piece that goes on there that puts support for here, plus this piece, and then these bolts got to go through it. So let's do that. All right, well, the panel is mounted. And what I did, as you can see, I reused the hardware that mounts the rack together. And then I also used 2 of the bolts that came with this Molly panel. Came with a whole bag of bolts to be able to mount this like this. But I was able to utilize my factory bolts. But see, this is solid. So this is really going to be able to hold those boxes really, really good. Going down the trail, don't have to worry about them potentially coming off, and even more importantly, going down the highway at 70, 75 miles an hour. I don't have to worry about them coming off. But let me get the boxes mounted. Okay, this is going to be a little bit challenging, but I got all the hardware lined up here on the tailgate, or not tailgate, but the bed rail. Hey, by the way, check me out on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, and even Instagram. But let's see here. I think that's the holes. Hey, got it lined up. So now I just got to tighten them up, and this box, I can already tell there's more stability, and it's not even tightened yet. So these are going to work out really, really good. And by the way, these are Apache boxes from Harbor Freight. Off the Beaten Path Adventures. My goal and mission is to inform you guys on budget-friendly gear for your rigs, for camping, for all that kind of stuff. Moto camping. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not free. It still costs to do some of this stuff. But, this box, I think, was $29.95. And the same size box, actually, I take that back. I'm sorry. I think it was $59.99. The smaller one's $29.99. But even at $60, the Pelican brand box that matches this is like $200. So it's still waterproof, watertight. Comes with foam inside of it if you want to utilize the foam. I took it out because I don't need it. But that's the goal and mission here, is to show you guys some budget-friendly, not necessarily cheap, but budget-friendly items that you can go out and purchase and hang with the big boys, I guess. I'm not ashamed and afraid to use it. I'm all about saving money, so I'm gonna bring to you stuff that is cost effective, if you know what I mean. But Apache, they make 3 different sizes of these boxes, and they make a long what they call a shotgun rifle case, which would actually fit the whole length of this, but I wanted 2 separate ones. So check out Harbor Freight for that. And what I found is, if you use a pair of needle nose vice grips on carriage bolts and you can't get a good grip on them, will work just fine. Just grab it on the end, just clamp it just a little bit. Come right off. Works perfectly. I'm running my impact on the medium setting, so that way it's not torquing up too tight. There you go. All set. The sun is actually setting right now, so that's why it's really bright. Might be squinting a little bit, but that's all it is. And let me back it up here a little bit. So you can see they still have a little bit of a bounce to them, but they don't bounce individually. They all sway together with the plate. And the plate is on with 6 bolts. So, and they're lock nuts. It's not going anywhere. And I'm okay with the bounce like that, but it's definitely a whole lot more secure than what it was. One box won't sag more than the other if you put a little more weight in it. They should be even. But, so, check it out. I will put the link for the, I guess they call it Molly panel, in the description. Get it on Amazon. And for me, it works. Hopefully for you, it'll work also. If you like this video, please do me a favor. Hit the like button and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'd appreciate it. The more numbers I grow, the more ability my content gets out there to other people. So until next time, later guys.